Good afternoon. This is Father John Dudek, and here's today's Touchpoint Tuesday. A friend recently asked me about doing the right thing. They're in the situation and they've been praying to God and asking God for guidance, and they want to know, how do I hear God's voice? How do I know it's God talking to me? And how do I know those interior thoughts that I'm hearing and telling me what to do truly boil down to doing what God wants me to do? Today I'm going to chat about a book by Father Timothy Gallagher called The Discernment of Spirits. And really what this book helps us to understand and help me to understand was how to listen to God's voice. It's all about Ignatian spirituality. I first encountered it 3 years ago on an 8-day retreat. And then 2 summers ago during my 30-day retreat. And both retreats were completely silent. It's amazing what God can accomplish and how you truly do hear God in the silence, being present with Him. We have 3 voices that we hear all the time: God's, our own, and the evil one. Father Gallagher helps us to really look at those interior movements of our hearts, which allow us to understand, is that God's voice that I'm hearing? Is it my thoughts and desires? Or is that the evil one? Years ago, I remember when I was growing up, I used to see commercials all the time with devil on one shoulder and an angel on the other shoulder. And the person's going back and forth. Who do I listen to? What do I do? And really, that's what Ignatian spirituality and discernment of spirits is all about. Being able to hear those 3 voices, discern which one you're hearing, and to be able to act on it. It's all about our thoughts, feelings, and desires. That's how God speaks with us, through them. So our first step is to find a quiet place. A place with no distractions, a place where you can just sit in peace. It could be here at Divine Child on a Tuesday during adoration. Also, any day of the week in our adoration chapel that's open 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Or it could be in a cozy corner at home. Whatever place you find, make sure you're comfortable, you're relaxed, and it's silent. You pray to God, and you start to become aware. You started noticing those interior movements within your heart. Second thing is, once you start to hear them, your ability to understand and to reflect on what you're hearing is going to give you the ability to understand, is that God's voice who's pointing me in the right direction? Are those my thoughts and feelings, my selfish thoughts and feelings, what I think is best for me? Or is that the evil one leading me away from God? What does all this mean? It comes down to a couple basic things. Always know that what God wants for you will be positive, will be the right thing. Not only for yourself, but everyone that is around you and that you interact with. The evil one draws you away from God, draws you towards more selfish, interior designs. Our ability to be aware of what we're hearing, understand what we're hearing, allows us to finally take action on what we're hearing. Interiorly, what is stirring in our hearts? And when we take action, we have a choice. We can either accept what we're hearing, knowing that we believe it is the voice of God telling us what to do, or we can reject it, knowing that's not what God wants us to do. Once again, for more information on discerning spirits, you can read Father Timothy Gallagher's book, But also, if you want to find out a little bit more, what you can do is go to the website of Sacred Heart Seminary. And when you get there, you'll see a section that says news. And there's an article that was recently posted just a couple days ago. Hearing the voice of God in 30 days of silence. It's a seminarian's reflection on his 30-day retreat that he just completed. The same retreat that I experienced 2 summers ago. God bless, and I hope you find this helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me here at Divine Child. Bye-bye.